know that PWU has a Patreon? No? Well, now you do. You can get things like exclusive videos and merchandise, vote on polls for upcoming videos, and so much more. To find the full list of things that you can get by being a patron, head over to patreon.com/PWUnlimited today.
Hey guys, it's Tim from Pro Wrestling Unlimited, and we're here with yet another Monday Night Raw review. What's going on, Nick?
What is going on, folks? I'm not dog tired. I started at like 5 in the morning today. I'm dog tired. But what's going on, folks? Thank you for coming to the show. We got Woken King Slender, Jeff Guevara, Alex Rodriguez, Raging Red, Nicole Powless, and Lit Boy, and Love Uncle.
All right, so tonight's Monday Night Raw was an okay show. I had a really good match between Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins, which was the first match of the night. I was surprised that match went on so early. Maybe they hyped it up over the weekend and whatnot, but hey, it was a good match. It was really, in my opinion, the only real good match of the night. The other matches were just,
There.
Yeah. So, that's not how you spell that. There we go. All right. So,
What have you ever killed about spelling?
No, trust me. You want me to spell this correctly.
Patreon?
Yep.
Gotcha. Yeah, let's go ahead and break down how Raw started off. It's the Raw recap analysis. It's the recap analysis review, recap breakdown, all the other synonyms that we can fit in there for May 14th, 2018. And as Tim said, it did start off with a...
Well, no, it didn't start with that match. That was the first match. But the first thing they showed, they teased, which everybody's already seen it, they teased the Nia Jax Ronda Rousey news. Which, if you're unaware, Nia Jax challenged Ronda Rousey to a match at Money in the Bank with the Raw Women's Championship on the line. And I just have to say, they may be anti-bullying, but they're not anti-peer pressure.
Now, I understand the point of doing it, but I also don't believe in the point of doing it. I think it's way too early. Ronda's had one fucking match in the WWE, and it was only a tag match.
And Ronda said that.
She's not ready for a title.
Now, according to WrestleVotes on Twitter, they did state that a source told them that Ronda missed Backlash. They didn't want Ronda to miss another pay-per-view. They obviously didn't want Ronda in the ladder match, and there was no other kind of high-profile match that could have meant anything that they could have done with Ronda.
She doesn't need to be in a match. She can just come out and do something. She can come out and cut a promo. She can come out, be on commentary. Why are you giving her... They're like, oh, you know what? There's nothing memorable we can do. Let's just put her in a title match. You know all these other women that have been working for a title? Let's put Ronda Rousey there.
And that's exactly
I understand
what Ronda
the point
said.
of it. I understand the point of it is you want to draw not only the mainstream media attention, but it's going to look good. When you go to make TV deals, you can say, hey, look who's our champion. It's Ronda Rousey. She's not just a sideshow. She's going to be full-time here, so sign us to your TV deal, and you'll get Ronda Rousey as your wrestling champion on television. I understand that. But if she does win that title, she's going to need to fucking show up, or everyone's going to cry wolf and say, oh, it's the same thing as Brock Lesnar. There is too many things that could go wrong in this title reign compared to going good. She's still a little green on the mic. You don't know really how she is in the ring yet because you haven't seen her on one-on-one competition. The most likely scenario that I can picture are either whoever wins that Women's Money in the Bank is going to cash in that night. So,
no.
So they, Tim, do you really think Ronda should leave Money in the Bank champion?
No, but at the same time,
do you think she's going to lose to Nia?
No. But at the same time,
well, what's gonna happen?
How bad is that going to make Ronda look if she gets cashed in on right after she wins the title?
No. During the match.
Oh, make it a triple?
Let's say Nia does some big powerhouse move. She's all tired, and all of a sudden, whoever wins the Women's Money in the Bank comes down. I'm cashing in and just goes to pin Nia immediately. Like, I don't know. It has nothing to do with Ronda Rousey.
I can see that. But, I mean, let's just run down that whole segment instead of talking about it later when they talked about it. So what happened was WWE was at the NBC Upfronts. If you're not sure what the NBC Upfronts are, it's where NBC takes all their major shows and all their major programs, and they have all the stars of those shows come out and talk about interesting things that's going to happen on the next season of their shows. And they had WWE there representing Monday Night Raw. I think they were also there talking about Total Divas as well. I know the Bellas were there anyways. So there was this segment that Kathy Kelly actually shot with Ronda on the red carpet, and she was talking to Ronda about, being there, representing the WWE, and then Nia walks up, and Nia just goes, it's nice to have this, or she goes, it's nice to be like this, or something like that, and Ronda's like, well, what do you mean? And Nia's holding up the championship, and she goes, well, see, I have a obligatory championship match that I need to have at Money in the Bank, and I'm challenging you. And Ronda goes, but there's other women that have been working harder and longer. I've only had one match. So they deserve the title match. And you hear Charlotte in the background, just do it. Just do it. Take the match. Take the match. And Nia goes, no, I want to just face you. That's all I want. And then Ronda goes, okay. And they shake hands. Like, peer pressure.
It's a way I don't understand. Like,
why do you hands. Need... Charlotte gets in the middle of them and goes, this is going to be great. And they all walk off hugging.
Well, why does Nia need this match?
Why Nia would get to choose her opponent? When's the last time?
No. Here's my theory. For any fucking champion, because it's an easy fucking way for a story. Why do champions want to defend their belt? Why would any champion want to defend their belt, let alone against Ronda fucking Rousey? Why are all these people that are champions like Seth Rollins like, I want to defend my belt because you can fucking lose it? Exactly. I'm going to hold on to this. I'm going to be like Brock Lesnar and show up 3 times a fucking year and never lose this bad boy and keep collecting my paychecks at the end of every week. I never understood seeking out a challenge.
Now, here's what Nia said on Twitter. She said, let me find it again. She said that she goes, she says right here, she goes, if I'm going to be the best Raw Women's Champion, I want to square off against the best. Let's see how rowdy Ronda Rousey can get. Hashtag irresistible force. But
she's going to square off against...
You can't say Ronda's the best because Ronda's had one match that they practiced for 3 months, basically.
So she's facing the best. I bet. I guess that Alexa Bliss match is going to be pretty good.
And
Alexa Bliss is the best woman on the Raw roster.
Literally,
she's the best wrestler, promo. She's the best draw.
I don't know about best wrestler.
Women's wrestler.
I think Sasha may be a little better. Maybe even Charlotte slightly.
Nah.
But, I mean, that's all opinion. Anyways, the thing, though, is like this is literally Ronda's second. This will be her second televised match. Her either 5th or 6th overall match because she's going to do. I know she's facing Mickey in Paris. She's supposed to be on 3 other live events, but they haven't said if she's wrestling on those 3 other live events or not. So this will literally be her. And she said it when she came in and cut that first promo at Elimination Chamber. She was like, I don't want special treatment. I don't want to be given title matches. I don't want them handed to me. And what would happen? She was handed a title match. Anyways, enough of this.
Shout out to JD saying that he should slap me like my father have. Joke's on him. You paid me money to say that. You idiot.
All right, so Raw opened up. After that tease, Raw opens up with Michael Cole saying that Jonathan Coachman is not here tonight as he's on assignment.
Yeah.
Booker T was in his place.
That makes me very happy.
Reigns came out to a thunder of boos. And what's the line Michael Cole said? Michael Cole said something about Roman's being, what's the line he said? Roman's being welcomed here by 17,000 people there in London, the O2 Arena. I'm like, okay, cool. You're not gonna say
boy.
You're not gonna mention that he's booed out of the building.
No, why would he?
So Roman Reigns came down, cut a promo saying that he felt like he was robbed last week, that WWE management is not on his side, and Mahal was the one that screwed him. Reigns challenged Mahal to come out, and instead, Kurt Angle came out. Angle said that Mahal won't be coming out, and Reigns wanted to know when Kurt was going to. When did Kurt start speaking for Jinder? Angle said he doesn't speak for Jinder. He speaks for WWE and management. He said that He denied Jinder an opportunity last week to compete for a Money in the Bank spot, and he was wrong, and that he was told that he was only speaking out of emotion, which I don't know why he would speak out of emotion to Jinder. Like, did Jinder do something to him? Not that I know of. Anyways, what?
Oh, this dude's just dumb. He's just wasting his money.
Okay.
Oh,
Anyways,
God.
So he said that tonight it will be Jinder Mahal, Bobby Lashley, and Elias in a triple threat match for a spot in Money in the Bank. Reigns asked to be added to the match, and he said, unfortunately, WWE management has made it clear that you are not allowed to have any more opportunities to qualify for Money in the Bank. Angle said that he understood it for Reigns. He understood that Reigns was pissed off. Reigns said that he understood, and Angle had to do what he's told by management. So Angle went backstage, found Jinder. They brawled. The brawl backstage. Mahal threw a trash can to Reigns' ribs. Reigns reversed something and sent Mahal into a wall. Mahal went through a table filled with catering. They fought.
There was like popcorn and
bananas.
Bananas on the who's fucking at catering? Like who
it's the
backstage
snack
goes?
Table.
Okay, but popcorn and bananas. When I think snack, okay, well, you know what? When I do think snack, I do think popcorn and bananas.
It's the you just walked in the front door. Here, grab something if you need a snack before you go to actual catering and get a sandwich. Anyways,
true. I'm so okay with the chat doing this right now. I love you, Luke Controller and Zero. You guys are the best.
Anyway, so they fought on the ramp. Reigns scored a Superman punch with a bunch of boos. Angle, Adam Pearce, and Jamie Noble came down to break them up. Bunch of referees, and that was the opening segment of Raw. Basically showed us that, Jinder Mahal, Roman Reigns, most likely at Money in the Bank. Then we had the Intercontinental title match. This match was great.
Now, can I go back for a second?
Sure.
I think it's very, 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 very 100% good that we're going to be getting most likely Jinder Mahal and Roman Reigns at Money in the Bank. Because it means Roman gets a match. That's not against Brock. It's not for a title. None of it is fueled for the idea of a title shot. There's nothing about a title involved. It's just Roman having a match with a guy that he's beat the shit out of to have a feud. When was the last time you saw that? When was the last time you just saw Roman have a match with someone because they were naturally against each other? It's been a while.
It's been a while. Probably before Royal Rumble.
Exactly. I like this. I think it's going to be good, and I hope it's... God knows it won't, but I hope it starts to slowly become a transition into Roman not getting booed as much, but God knows that's not going to happen.
All right, so Intercontinental title match. Match was really, really good, like I said. Rollins attempted a tope early, but Owens caught Rollins across his shoulders and went and hit Rollins into the post head first. Owens backdropped Rollins over the top rope. Owens teased powerbombing him on the apron, but Rollins ended up landing on his feet on the apron instead. This was a really cool spot. Rollins followed with the Falcon Arrow on the apron. That looked like it hurt. Owens missed a charge and fell out of the ring, leading to Rollins hitting 2 consecutive topes, springboard clotheslines. Rollins hit a blockbuster for a 2 count. Rollins went for the Rainmaker knee, which they're now calling, which I think they've called this before, the Revolution knee.
I've heard Revolution's knee and King's Landing.
Yeah, that's the King's Landing is the one I couldn't think of. Mm-hmm. Owens turned it into a DDT, though. Owens went for a pop-up powerbomb, but Rollins leapfrogged over him. Rollins missed a stomp, because that's all they call it, is the stomp now.
That cool stomp.
Yep. And
really funny if they called it just like the murder. Just call it murder.
Oh, Lord.
That's not a real curb stomp. That's not a real curb stomp. You know why?
Because there's no curb?
Because there's no curb, and usually there's like the guy's teeth are on the curb, and then he's stomping it. Oh, God, that's... Hold on. Ray.
Uh-oh, I see that. Well,
are you fucking serious? We'll have a moment of silence for that, Puppo. I'm worried.
Rest in peace. Ray Paz says, my dog just died in my arms.
Why the fuck are you here?
Yet you had time to type that.
I seriously, in all honesty, hope you didn't. Love you. Murder.
My respects. Anyways, so then...
Hold on. Press F to pay respects. All right, that's all I want to say.
So then, Rollins goes for what they called a step-up enziguri, but it really wasn't a step-up enziguri because he didn't step up anything. He just jumped up and kicked him in the head. Like, never mind. That's too nitpicky. Anyways.
Yeah, getting too into it.
Anyways, went for the enziguri. Owens got back to his feet pretty quickly, hit a clothesline for a near fall, and went to a commercial. After the commercial, Owens went for a somersault senton, basically a swanton bomb off the top rope, but Rollins got his knees up. Rollins missed the stomp yet again and hit a super kick and scored another Revolution knee for a near fall. Rollins went to the top rope and hit a frog splash, but Owens caught him with his knees this time, and Rollins rolled into a cradle for a 2 count. Owens went to the top rope, but Rollins went and teased a superplex. Owens turned it into a twisting Superman Fisher Buster. Rollins rolled out of the ring. Owens went out after him, and when Owens got back into the ring, though, Rollins was in there just slightly before him, opening it up for the stomp and a pin. Excellent match.
Yeah, no, that match was fantastic. Those two guys, Nicholas Bronson mentioned this on Twitter, those are two guys that are always consistent.
Yes.
Like, no matter what, they are consistent.
Teddy25 says, any news on Jason Jordan returning? I heard he's been cleared. I would assume maybe after this European tour, but I haven't heard anything definitive. He was backstage the last 2 weeks and wasn't used. He's not with them tonight, so we'll have to see. Like I said, he's been there, but he hasn't been used. They then showed the footage, like we talked about earlier, of Ronda Rousey and Nia Jax, which was... Here's the weird thing about all this. So they took a picture. It was Charlotte, Nia, Ronda, Stephanie, Triple H.
Which makes no sense.
Doesn't Ronda hate Stephanie and Triple H, and Stephanie and Triple H hate Ronda, and what? Yeah. Killing kayfabe.
I don't know anymore. I'm just confused and I'm sad. I'm confused, sad, and really hungry.
All right, so after this, Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel walk up into Kurt Angle's office, and Axel said, hey, we want a tag team title match, and we also want to be called the A-Team. Kurt Angle goes, well, you can't be called the A-Team because that's copywritten. There's already a team. There's an old TV show and a movie reboot called the A-Team. So Dallas goes, okay, call us the B-Team. B stands for best. And Angle reminded them.
I can think of some other things B stands for. What is a better name than B Team, but it has to start with B? What's a better name? And I'll let chat decide. Tim, what would you go with?
The Bitchy Team?
I'd go with Banana Boat Sunblock.
Yikes.
That's what I would go with.
That'd be the BBS team. Anyways.
Maybe.
So Kurt Angle said, well, why should you guys get a tag title match? You lost to the tag team champions last week, and honestly, as a tag team, you've never won before. And they go, oh, no. The Miz Taraj has never won, but the B team is undefeated. And so I'm sitting here going, so if an undefeated team on Raw deserves a tag team title match, then where's the damn Authors of Pain? Because they're undefeated with wins.
The first two I see is fucking B stands for better than Roman. The bullshit team.
The Buns.
The B belongs to the Big Show. The Buns team. Ooh, I like that one. The Buns team.
The Bastard team. Bunches of higher team.
Badasses.
Team.
Bully. That would have been good. That would have been really good. But no. The Bastard team.
At least they didn't give him like some sort of like a ship name and call him like Boxel or something like that, or you know.
Rybaxel.
Don't even get me started on Rybaxel. I like Luchasaurus. Instead of the Jobbers, they're the Bobbers.
That's Bob Roode. Too many Bobs on Raw. Can't do that.
Too many Bobs.
Too many Bobs. I love Bobs. Show Bobs.
All right. So then we had a qualifier match for Money in the Bank. It was Bobby Roode, Baron Corbin.
Speaking of Bob.
And No Way Jose. And I think it was Corey Graves stated, he's like, why the hell is No Way Jose already getting an opportunity for Money in the Bank? Did you see Corey Graves' hair?
No, I didn't.
He looked like Enzo. You know how Enzo would slick it back and then he'd like have the real super, super small ponytail and he kind of be like shaved on the sides a little?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what. He didn't have his little pompadour bouffant hairdo. And then with his little beady glasses, he looked like such a douche.
Looked like a douche.
He did.
Oh,
I mean, he usually looks like a rocker wannabe, but this week he just, oh my god. Anyways, so No Way Jose spent the first half of the match on the floor as Baron Corbin worked over Bobby Roode. Roode hit a spine buster on Jose for a 2 count. Bobby Roode hit a flying clothesline on Jose and teased the glorious DDT, but Baron Corbin came in from behind and broke it up. Bobby Roode knocked Corbin off the apron. Jose tried to schoolboy Roode, only got a 2 count. Roode was knocked to the floor, and Corbin hit Roode with a flying clothesline off the apron. Corbin hit his choke slam backbreaker for a 2 count.
I don't know why that move is not used more often as a goddamn finishing move. It looks so cool.
Yeah, it should be. Well, I mean,
I feel like if done wrong, that could really injure Corbin. Like if he doesn't get like his leg, because if he doesn't get his leg or his foot fully planted, he could
I could
take a lot off that knee. There's just it's a freak accident type thing. I don't know. It worries me.
So where was I? Bobby Roode hit a sunset flip for a 2 count. There's a couple different matches that use the sunset flip in tonight. Corbin followed with the deep 6 on Roode. Huh?
Corey the douche Graves.
Corbin followed up the deep 6 on Roode, but Jose broke up the pin attempt. Corbin started singing soccer fight song. The crowd started singing soccer fight songs as Corbin hit a clothesline on No Way Jose, and then he missed a second one. Roode hit Jose with the glorious DDT. 1, 2, 3. Bobby Roode is qualified for Money in the Bank.
There you go.
So
that's very cool.
So Kevin Owens approached Kurt Angle backstage and said that he demanded, which I don't know why he would, demanded a rematch against Seth Rollins. Why? You lost clean. It wasn't no referee bullshit. You just got hit with his finisher and pinned. Anyways, Angle told Owens that he lost. No. Owens persisted and said that I'll call Stephanie McMahon. I'll get this match happening. And Angle said that he's getting sick and tired of Owens threatening him. Owens said it wasn't a threat. It's going to become reality. Angle then walked into the trainer's room as they were checking over Jinder Mahal, who had his ribs taped up. Mahal said that he couldn't believe that Angle let this happen and that he was still going to make him compete tonight on Raw. Jinder said, please, please reschedule the match. And Kurt said, unfortunately, I can't do that as I was told that tonight is the last night I'm allowed to have qualifier matches for Money in the Bank. Angle said the match was gonna go on because the doctor says you're cleared and you're good enough to go. Thank you, Ishin, I'm going to say this wrong, Miglani, for the 40, I don't know what.
Those are the
rupees?
Rupees. Those are the rupees.
Okay, there you go. Rupee donation. Appreciate it. It says change channel name, Sports Entertainment Unlimited. But then we'd only be able to cover WWE, and we couldn't talk about other things like All In.
Oh, what? Oh, you mean the $499 to maybe interview someone important? Yeah, no, fuck that. Anyway.
Unless you're a former wrestler or sucking Conrad Thompson.
Yeah, unless you're fucking don't even get me fucking started.
Anyways, all right.
That's a topic for another day.
So,
how the fuck do you spell Patreon?
Patreon.
Cool. I was just throwing it in the chat.
All right, so we then had the B team against Breezango. Axel and Dallas came out with weird white T-shirts that literally look like they said, "Hey, you're the B team. Make some shirts tonight." So they got some Sharpies on white shirts, drew a big B, and then colored it in. They had graphics though. They had I don't know whose music it was. They had some music that I don't know if I'd heard before, but they had a Titantron and ribbon graphics and everything on the screen. So hey,
there you go.
Excuse me. Match was not much of a match. It was about 3 to 4 minute match. Chants were
just kind of speed through it here.
The crowd was chanting, "Let's go B team." Fandango went for his finisher early on Axel, but missed. And then in the end, Bo Dallas and Chris Axel hit a combination neck breaker on Fandango for the victory. And then they went crazy after the win. They couldn't believe that they won. Charlie Caruso did an in-ring interview. Dallas said that anything was possible for the B team. Alex tried and successfully got a B team chant going.
Yeah.
So we then
Father Sake makes a really good point. The homemade shirts made it that much better for me. Yeah, it kind of feels like they're like a little backyard wrestling group, you know?
Kind of, except for they had the Titantron graphics and everything, all like a brand new B Team logo and everything.
That's fine. Who cares?
So it's like, I get what you're saying with the shirts, how it looks like, they came up with it by themselves and they're trying to get it over. But then when you see that they got the on-screen graphics and all that, it's like, okay, never mind.
Sean, we have no idea when the cruiserweight tag titles are coming, but thank you again for the 40 rupees. I feel like I'm in Zelda.
All right, so we had Ember Moon, Sasha Banks, and Natalya against the Riot Squad. This was a match got like 10 minutes or so, maybe a little longer. Sasha Banks did a spot where she caught a kick by Sarah Logan and swung her into Ruby Riot and then hit Logan in the head, leading to Riot getting hit in the midsection. Banks was wearing her Wonder Woman outfit yet again. Crowd didn't really seem much into this match. Banks threw Riot into Sarah Logan and rolled Liv Morgan into a schoolgirl cradle. Later on in the match, Ember Moon was in there. Moon backdropped Sarah Logan over the top rope. Banks hit a splash onto Logan, leading to Moon connecting off the top rope. Natalya made Morgan tap out with a sharpshooter. Again, not much of a match. Crowd wasn't really into it, and it was just
a lot of tag team matches tonight.
Well, yeah, they're kind of, I don't know. It reminds me of New Japan a little bit. Like, we want to get more people on the shows. Let's just do more tag matches.
That's fine with it.
That's what New Japan does. They'll have their big matches at the top of the card, the main events, 2 or 3 of those, and then everybody else gets on the card in tag matches. So, I mean, it works. We then had, Nick's not going to like this one. It was the Raw Tag Team Champions defeating the Revival in less than 5 minutes.
We're not talking about it. The Revival lost. I lost.
Matt Hardy pinned Scott Dawson after a double Sister Abigail.
I'm not okay. I'm sad. Donate to our Patreon.
And the B team was backstage, shown watching, taking notes. So it really does look like they're going to push these guys to at least a tag title match.
I genuinely hope that they get at least one tag team title match. Could you imagine, because that'd be a decent match.
But I mean, like Kurt said last week, though, they faced the tag team champions last week and lost.
Here's the thing. Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt aren't the best wrestlers on the planet. So a match with those two, or those 4 guys, probably wouldn't be too bad.
I guess. And
if you do it right, you could definitely make that at least a 3-star match.
Oh, and Matt Hardy's gimmick, I don't know if it was just because they're in the UK, not over one bit. He tried to do the delete chant during his entrance, and maybe about 10 people were doing it in the entire crowd.
It's starting to get old, man. They got to do something to revive it. Well, let's go ahead and continue on.
All right, so we saw Bayley backstage coming out for her match. Sasha Banks stopped her and said, wish you good luck. Bayley said, thank you. Kind of weird there. Sami Zayn then came out. It was weird because as they showed that promo, it said next, and then Michael goes, Bayley will compete for a shot at Money in the Bank after the break, and then Sami Zayn came out. Sami Zayn came out.
That was Bayley in disguise.
Huh?
That was Bayley in disguise. Little did you know.
So Sami Zayn came out, cut a promo, saying that people think that Prince Harry looks like him. He said that he hears that Prince Harry is a fan of his, not Lashley. Zayn said that Lashley left Raw for 10 years and returned on the same night that he returned to Raw. They showed Zayn getting superplexed by Lashley. He started talking about having the vertigo again, saying that he had the first ever bona fide, certified case of vertigo in the WWE. Like, really? Okay, whatever.
He said vertigo's no joke, man. Vertigo's no joke.
Well, no, he said vertigo is a debilitating condition that affects one's motor skills.
That's very true.
He blamed that for not being able to be in the Greatest Royal Rumble and why he lost last week in his Money in the Bank qualifier, because he was still suffering from vertigo. He then tried to put Bobby Lashley over. He talked about Lashley's quirky interview with Renee Young and then said that he saw some reactions on Lashley's Facebook from his sisters, and he's going to bring them to Raw for a tell-all interview about Bobby Lashley, an expose, some may say, to talk about the real Bobby Lashley next week. Hi. I wonder if there's real sisters or not.
Yeah, I believe so.
So then we had another Money in the Bank qualifier. This one for the women. Alexa Bliss, Mickie James, Bayley. Good 10-minute match here. There was a lot of Alexa Bliss and Mickie working together, and then when they get Bayley down, they'd be like, nope, I want to win. And so they'd fight each other for a minute, and then they'd realize, oh, we should be teaming up on Bayley. So at one point...
Why would you need to team up on Bayley? I feel like she's a pretty bit of a goof. You can just
there was one spot. There was one spot where they were all on their knees, and, like, Bayley was facing Alexa and Mickie, and, like, Alexa would hit Bayley, so then Bayley would hit her back. And then Bayley would look over, and Mickie would hit her in the face, so she'd hit Mickie back. And then Alexa would hit Bayley in the face, so she'd hit Bayley back. And, like, it was weird. So at one point, Mickie James started arguing with Alexa Bliss. Bayley attacked them both from behind. Bayley hit a sunset flip attempt for a 2 count. Bayley then hit a very stiff and hard Bayley to belly, but I get why she did it, because they had to do it close to the ropes, because when she went for the pin, Mickie James pulled her out of the ring. Mickie then ran in and tried to pin Alexa, but Bayley pulled her out of the ring. Bayley and Mickie James started brawling on the outside. Bayley knocked down Mickie James on the outside, got back in the ring. Alexa grabbed her, hit her with the DDT. Alexa Bliss is qualified for Money in the Bank.
There you go.
We then see Mahal backstage. His ribs are still taped up. The doctor says, I'm clearing you. You're good to go. You can wrestle. Go out there. So as he's walking down and he's talking to Sunil Singh and they're getting ready to go out there for the match, he's like, this shouldn't happen. I shouldn't have to do this. And da-da-da-da-da. And all of a sudden, Roman Reigns spears him through a wall.
Yeah. And very Attitude Era-esque.
Right on the concrete. That bump had to hurt.
By the way, your audio is starting to get a little weird, and then I can see the streams buffering on my end.
Everything's fine on my end.
Oh, now your audio is back to normal. It might have just been my internet. It's okay. I'm going to switch over to my iPad.
Huh. Interesting.
It's over on my desk. Oh, well.
Anyways. So, Ginger's laying there.
There goes your audio again. That's weird.
Huh. So, Ginger's laying there.
You just sound like a robot to me, but I'll be fine.
Okay. No one in the chat saying anything. I mean, they would let us know if anything.
Exactly.
Anyways, so Ginger's laying there, and Sunil runs up. Because Sunil, when Roman spears him, Sunil kind of ran back a little. And then Roman walks off. He kind of looks at him like, you going to do anything, bro? I didn't think so. And all of a sudden you hear Sunil, Maharaja, are you okay? Somebody get help. And so medics are attending to him. And Sunil Singh was like, please cancel the match, Kurt. Please cancel the match. And he's like, I can't. I'm going to go find a replacement. So then we have Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler versus Finn Balor and Braun Strowman. They changed it up.
On paper, seems like the greatest match in all of wrestling.
Oh, it was a good match. They changed up their entrance for McIntyre and Ziggler a little. Ziggler instead came out first, and then McIntyre came out second. McIntyre's now got blue graphics for his Titantron, and then we get to hear his badass theme as they walk down to the ring instead of Ziggler's.
Gallantry. It's a good theme.
So McIntyre got a huge pop when he came out. He came out and just had a look on his face like, don't even come near me, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, because he legitimately looks like Drew McIntyre could just stare at you and immediately murder you and take your wife.
Basically. So match starts off McIntyre and Balor. They're fighting for a little while before Strowman gets tagged in.
Porn Broman.
So Strowman gets tagged in, and he's standing in the middle of the ring. And McIntyre's kind of walking around him and goes, this is what I've been waiting for. And he flips his hair back, and it looks like he's about to square up to Braun. And he does the heel thing, and he tags in Dolph.
I love it. Don't give the fans what they actually want to see.
But the thing that was so good about it, it wasn't like I'm tagging out because I don't want to fight Braun. It was just I'm tagging out, and Dolph just got right in. It wasn't like Dolph was like, oh, I don't want to get in or anything. You know, like the heel thing, like don't tag me in with the big guy. It was no. Dolph just got right in. Mm-hmm. So Strowman leveled Ziggler with a sledgehammer across the chest. Strowman missed a charge into the ring post. Crowd started doing Ric Flair woos. Balor tagged in and gave Ziggler the final cut. McIntyre made the save off of a 2 count. Balor hit a sling blade and the woo drop kick. Went for the coup de grace, but McIntyre grabbed his leg. Strowman ran around and shoulder blocked McIntyre on the floor, the same spot he had been doing
Rip
Kevin
trophy.
Owens. Huh?
Rip the trophy. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That spot destroyed the trophy.
When he did the shoulder block to McIntyre, it sent him into the trophy.
That
trophy
sucked.
Busted on the outside. Meanwhile, Ziggler crotched Balor on the top rope. Went for the pin. Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre defeated Finn Balor and Braun Strowman.
I
didn't see that outcome coming.
I didn't either, but I'm glad that it did.
Yes.
Yeah. It was good.
So, excuse me. We then find out that Kevin Owens is going to replace Jinder Mahal in the qualifier match tonight. Michael Cole said that Stephanie McMahon and Triple H are favoring Kevin Owens, and that's the reason he's getting a second chance tonight. Kind of weird that they mentioned that.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, who helped Kevin Owens win the Universal title? Triple H. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking too much into that one.
Yeah.
So this is a really good match. About 13 minutes or so. Lashley hit a clothesline on Elias early to send him out of the ring. Lashley sent Owens into the barricade. He then threw Elias into the barricade as well. After Owens and Elias double-teamed Lashley, they turned on each other, which everyone saw coming because it was kind of obvious. You know, you take out one guy and then you guys fight each other. Elias slammed Owens, who looked like he hurt his left knee. Crowd started chanting, "Bobby's sisters, Bobby's sisters, Bobby's sisters." Kind of funny. Lashley hit a spinebuster on Owens, but Elias caught Lashley with a running knee. Both men got knocked out of the ring. Elias wanted to start a performance, so JoJo handed him his guitar. He started to sing, and then Owens ran out after Elias and hit him with a knee.
Good.
Lashley then broke up a pin attempt. Crowd started chanting, "Let him sing! Let him sing!" Owens
Dig
then
it.
Huh?
Dig it.
Yep. Owens then hit a super kick. I hope this is like Elias' new thing. He knocks down his opponent and then he tries to just start performing on his guitar.
Yeah, last time I thought they were going to do a long-term story, they said fucking and didn't, and I was upset.
Owens hit a super kick on Elias, then went for the cannonball but missed. Elias went to the top rope and hit a Randy Savage-style elbow, but Lashley pulled Elias out of the ring to break up the pin. Lashley got a high leapfrog. Lashley did a high leapfrog off the top rope clothesline on Elias. Went for a vertical suplex, but Owens pulled Elias down, so it never had the suplex happen. Elias and Owens went for the double suplex, but Lashley suplexed both of them instead. Big power spot. Lashley got booed off of that. You would think it's a big babyface cheer spot, but it really wasn't. So then later on, Zayn ran out. Sami Zayn ran out, as it looked like Sami Zayn ran out. Break up the pin. They did let us know on commentary, hey, this is all fine and good, Sami Zayn coming out because triple threats, no disqualification. He then gave a haluva kick to Bobby Lashley. As Elias was down, Owens ran in, hit the frog splash off the top rope, and pinned Elias, qualifying for Money in the Bank and closing out tonight's Monday Night Raw.
It was good.
I liked it.
It was really good. It was a good episode of Raw with semi-meaningful matches. Great. Kevin Owens pulling double duty. I don't mind watching Kevin Owens wrestle at all. I think he's fantastic. I think he's probably one of the hardest workers. But that was the Raw recap, analysis, breakdown, review, other synonyms that we can fit in there for May 14th, 2018. And I've been Nick. What's that?
Tomorrow night on SmackDown, they're going to do AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura, and apparently the winner of that match on SmackDown gets to pick the stipulation for Money in the Bank, which is like...
Balls count anywhere.
Why keep doing the match? Like, why do you need a match to set up a match that's already been... I don't know. It's a lot of... This storyline's going nowhere. But that was Raw. We'll be live again tomorrow. Nick, do your thing.
You guys can follow me on Twitter at PWU_Armstrong. You can also follow us on Twitter at PWUnlimited and Patreon at patreon.com/PWUnlimited. I sat there today and I updated that Patreon, the perks list for the Patreon. So it's a lot more enticing. It's a lot more fun, and it's a lot more interactive with our audience.
You want to let them know what it all is?
Yeah, I mean, I can let you guys know a little bit examples of it. So let me pull up my notes here on my phone, because I have it right here. So for $1, you get things like send in questions for the Wednesday live stream. As you can see, we have the lower thirds, which promote the Discord, our t-shirts. You will get your own special lower third with a ticker running across all the names for our $1 patrons. And for $1, you can vote for classic match commentaries and for episodes of Nick's hot takes of what you guys want to see me do a hot take on. For $5, you get access to monthly bonus episodes. That could be with a guest. That could be with a fan. It could be just us, but it'll be fun, and it'll be just for you guys. And you get all the other rewards as well. For $15, you get early access to classic match commentary, to Nick's hot takes, and all other special shows. You will get them a full 24 hours early. And all the other tiers. And the big one for $25, you get a little shout out. Not only that, if you have something you want to say, if you have your own hot take, if you want to profess your love for wrestling or me because of my beautiful voice and face, each month you send us a little message to read live on stream. We'll read it. We'll read your username and all that fun stuff.
Hey,
you can even play. What's up?
Even if it, or they don't have to send it in written. They can send it in either as a video or an audio file as well, and we can play that as well.
Yeah, if you guys want to send in a video or an audio file, we can do that as well. And we'll do that each month. Plus, a little patron-only shirt to show you guys how much we love you. So I kind of sat there today and came up with all these new perks. So it's a lot more interactive and a lot more beneficial for you guys. A lot of people on Patreon just do like, yeah, you'll get this early and that's it. But we want to do not only get it early, but have you guys interact with us. Even if you just do the $1 one, you can vote on topics. You can even suggest topics and send in questions. And I think that's great because I love interacting with you guys. It's why I always try to talk to you guys on Twitter, all that fun stuff. Tim, what is your social media?
So you can find me on Twitch and Twitter at TimmyBuddy. And also, go check out our buddies at Fightful.com. Go over there if you want your fix of pro wrestling, MMA, mixed martial arts, that is MMA, and boxing news. Go over there. They post a lot more than we do, but we do work with them, so it's all good. That's why we're promoting them. Again, Fightful.com. Link is in the chat. And yeah, go check them out. Fightful.com. Also on Twitter, you can find them at either Fightful Online or Fightful Wrestling. We'll be live again tomorrow night after SmackDown Live. Same place, same time. For the people that always tweet every single day, what time are you going to be live? It's always the same time for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Now, if we do a random other day, then, we'll tell you in advance. Possibly. But if it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it is always 9 p.m. Pacific, midnight Eastern.
There you go. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you guys. You guys are the best. And we will see you guys tomorrow for the SmackDown Live recap, breakdown, analysis, review, and other synonyms that we can fit in there. I am out of breath. Have a lovely, lovely Monday or Tuesday, depending on where you are from. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Good night.
Bye.